733 million human beings are going to bed hungry tonight. And yet, this same world throws away 1.3 billion tons of perfectly edible food every single year, enough to end hunger 4 times over. But something is quietly changing. Something powerful, precise, and already deployed across the planet. Most people have absolutely no idea. The global food crisis didn't begin overnight. But since 2020, pandemic disruption, climate extremes, and armed conflict have pushed hunger to its worst levels in 2 decades. Over 500 million small-scale farmers produce 70% of everything the world eats, and most of them are still making decisions based on guesswork and hope. Climate change is turning an already difficult situation into something catastrophic. Agriculture consumes 70% of the world's fresh water and wastes the majority of every drop. The system itself isn't just broken in one place. It's a cascading chain of failures: farm, transport, storage, store, table, trash. This is where precision agriculture enters, a discipline that replaces intuition with intelligence, using AI, satellites, and sensors to see what no human eye can. A crop disease diagnosis that once required a laboratory, an expert, and weeks of waiting now takes just 3 seconds on a smartphone in the middle of a field. From GPS-guided autonomous tractors moving through American cornfields to AI-powered crop diagnosis apps used by farmers in rural Bangladesh, the revolution is not coming. It is already here. AI is now delivering measurable, real-world impact. Advanced systems can identify individual weeds among crops at high speed, cutting herbicide use by dramatic margins. Mobile apps allow farmers to scan a single leaf and receive a diagnosis in seconds, with accuracy exceeding 95%, and millions of users worldwide. Precision irrigation delivers water directly to plant roots, reducing consumption while increasing yields. In regions like Ethiopia and Kenya, AI-matched crops are producing significantly higher yields than traditional farming methods. At a global level, organizations are using AI to predict crop failures months before they happen, giving humanity a chance to respond before famine strikes. Across the supply chain, AI is reducing waste at every level. Supermarkets are using it to optimize inventory and prevent overstocking. Platforms are connecting surplus food to nearby communities in real time, ensuring it feeds families instead of filling landfills. AI-powered vertical farms are growing crops year-round using a fraction of the water, producing far more food per square foot, and eliminating the need for pesticides. Scientists are now growing real animal meat directly from cells. No farm, no slaughter, already approved and entering the market. Logistics companies are optimizing global food storage and transport, cutting costs while reducing spoilage. Even pricing systems are evolving, automatically lowering food prices as expiration approaches to prevent waste. At the same time, new AI-driven seed design is creating crops built specifically for drought, soil conditions, and a changing climate. What's emerging is not just a collection of tools, it's a fully connected, AI-optimized global food system. Something researchers are beginning to call the Internet of Food. But we have to be honest, the benefits are extraordinary. Less water, less chemical use, less land required. More food, not by small margins, but by multiples. Knowledge that was once locked inside billion-dollar corporations is now available to farmers through simple smartphones. Food that would have been wasted overnight is now feeding families within hours, routed by algorithms, delivered by human hands. And yet, the challenges are just as real. More than 4 billion people still lack reliable internet access, and the farmers who need these technologies the most are often completely cut off from them. Every AI system collects data, but in many cases, that data belongs to companies, not the farmers who generate it. And as automation continues to expand, millions of agricultural jobs may be at serious risk. The truth is clear: AI in food systems is one of the most powerful technologies humanity has ever created, and its outcome depends entirely on the values we choose to embed within it. Looking ahead, the transformation is accelerating. Fully autonomous farms, where robots handle planting, monitoring, and harvesting without human workers, are expected to reach commercial scale within just a few years. Global organizations are building AI systems capable of predicting food crises 6 to 12 months in advance, allowing action before disaster strikes. Soon, AI may analyze your body, your microbiome, your genetics, your metabolism, and recommend exactly what you should eat. By 2035, cultivated meat grown without animals could reach the same price as conventional meat, with massive implications for land, water, and emissions. All of this is building toward a single destination: a globally connected, AI-optimized food system where hunger is no longer inevitable, but a choice humanity has the power to end. So now the question is, what part of this changed how you see the world? Share your thoughts, because this conversation is too important to be left to experts alone. Remember this: the world already produces enough food for 10 billion people, and we are only 8. The gap is not crops, the gap is will. Stay with us.